Was the Scott Disick situation similar?
Yeah, it was another, it was another trap for me. You know what I'm saying? In all essence, the trap is very simple. Do fair business, fuck me over and deal with the consequences.
Right.
I'm not going to sit here and guard my shit, bro. I'm not guarding my shit. You could come and f with it if you want. I'm going to do something about it and I'm going to handle it. I'm going to get my marketing out of it.
Right.
And I'm not going to do it like I did with 6ix9ine where I was a little softer or so on and so forth. I don't give a fuck about Scott Disick or 6ix9ine or any other celebrity cocksucker for that matter.
Right.
I want to build a business, make money, and get to the American dream in this country.
Like, you have seen, because jewelry I've noticed has become a lot like, barbers and tattoo artists, where there's a whole generation of people who are coming up in those fields who basically are just good at affiliating themselves with celebrities. Like if you're a tattoo artist and you're down to pull up to some rapper's crib at 4 a.m. and tattoo them for free, then just to get a shout out on their Instagram, and then all your stupid ass fans think, oh, it's so cool that he's affiliated with this guy or whatever. I mean, that is an actual inroad into the game, and I know you see the value of those cosigns, but then there's also just some blatant dick riding where it's basically like people completely debasing themselves and uprooting their entire life just to fucking service some rapper so that they can look cool to the public. And
it's a shame because that's what it kind of turns into to a certain degree. Like, I'll be honest. I'm an honest person. I'm not a bullshit artist. This Scott Disick situation, I'm talking to this guy for a long, long time, and you can't talk to this guy in a normal manner. He wants you to kiss his ass. You know what I'm saying? He's leveraging all of the celebrity status that he has to the maximum with no consideration for you.
Right.
And I played along. And I played along thinking, fuck me over, bro. I dare you to fuck me over, bro.
Right.
So what happened was, like, he's playing for a month. I'm talking to him and this and that. And, the bracelet. And what really pissed me off, just not to go over the story, he shows up to the Diamond District. He visits every fucking jeweler. And then he comes up to me. He does all the business, sweeps a net through the Diamond District to collect as much jewelry. But then he comes up to me. He's like, I came here just for you. And what the fuck you telling me you came here just for me if you're fucking doing business with everybody? Do you want me in return to say, hey, but you're doing business with everybody? So you could say, oh, I don't like your tone. Dude, I look like a fucking little bitch boy that's going to have that conversation with you? I'm like, oh, okay, bro, you came here just for me. Well, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And I go and, and I do business, and then he doesn't follow through on one thing, and I let him have it. I'm like, yo, Scott, I'm going to talk to you man to man. This, and that. You promised me this, and this. I'm starting to get fucking annoyed. I don't like, no one's ever spoken to me like that. I'm going to block you. Why? I'm like, all right, you got my shit and you blocked me? Okay, bro.
Right.
Grab him by the fucking hair and hold him right here. Fuck him. And fuck all that shit and all that celebrity shit. Don't play with the money. Just do it like a grown man. And again, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guy returned the shit and everything is great. God bless him. Whatever it is. I don't want to sit here and be mean and have enemies, whether it's, 6ix9ine walk through the door, I'd say, yo, what's good, bro? And I wouldn't be trying to be tough, or Scott Disick, or I'd try not to say anything at all. I don't want him in my life.
Yeah.
I want to be a genuine person. However, I got a business to market. I got shit to do. And I'm an honest, straightforward person. I'm not going to play around with you.
Right.
Why you want to play with me?
Scott Disick is probably not high up enough in the social totem pole for me to like really give him any kind of pass.
Right.
Lil Baby's like, if Lil Baby's like an hour late to our meeting, all right, that's cool. Scott Disick's rude to me. I'm gonna say, fuck you. Who the fuck are you? You're not doing anything for me. Right. Like, is that a celebrity? Would you say that would have really even moved the needle for you?
I have no fucking idea, but you know what I'm saying?
I think with him, the beef was probably more valuable than just doing business.
Yeah, for sure. And I knew that from the beginning. But the thing is, I have no idea. You got these people. You go and you read his comments. He's, take you back. And it's a bunch of stupid shit. So it was what it was. But the guy reached out to me.
Right.
I didn't reach out to him. He reached out to me, and he wanted these pieces, and he's building a collection of jewelry. Something's up with him. God bless the guy and whatever it is. And God bless all these other people. I'm just laying it out that I'm a solid business person. I'm going to come through on point 100%, bro.
Right.
And I'm not going to fucking play with people. And I never have, because what does that even mean to fuck? What is that to run off on somebody?
Right.
What is that to take to do? What is that to finesse somebody? You know what I'm saying? What is that? That's bum shit, bro.
What about the Ben Baller incident that you had in the past. Like,
Right.
how did this go down?
That went down. I mean, Ben Baller, to hear him say it, or these guys were, choosing who's the best jeweler in the world, who's the worst jeweler in the world. And I came up as the worst jeweler in the world, believe it or not.
And Ben Baller instigated this?
Yeah, they were having a conversation with Greg, and they decided to throw me out there. And me and him are friends now. I was just at a shop the other day, or whatever it is.
But initially, why would they say that about you?
Why would they say that? Because I was a punching bag, bro. I was struggling, dude. I went into debt in the business again because I pay all my bills. I worried about everybody else before I worried about myself, and I had nothing left over for me. And sometimes I'd have debt, I'd have interest. And, I was struggling.
Right.
And I looked like a dickhead. And they said, oh, you could kick this dickhead around or whatever it is. But that wasn't the case. I wasn't a dickhead. I was just an honest person taking care of my responsibilities.
But so Ben said this on a podcast or something?
Yeah.
And so your brain goes into, okay, what do I do with this mode?
I heard this.
How do I react?
Yeah, I heard this. Somebody told me, listen to this. How do I react? I said, this is a marketing opportunity. Ben Baller was, a legendary jeweler, with an extraordinary career.
Right.
And, and then you have Greg Una there, which is a very, meticulous jeweler doing, beautiful jewelry work. And they're having a conversation. They have the cultural influence and so on and so forth. I'm like, okay, this is my chance to dive in. And why should I, when people do diss tracks or some other shit, some people say this, I know how to communicate information. I got to take this opportunity and rip my way into the business. And it hurts. When I hit, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? When I attack somebody's character, I do it in a very crafty, intelligent way.
Right.
I'm not doing a joke or some shit about or whatever it is. I'm hitting people very, very hard. I find the weak points. I find the points in leverage, and I twist hard, bro. I don't twist like, hey, you better stop. I twist like, I'm going to try to rip this limb off.
Okay.
And I went in on that, and I didn't do it against Ben or Greg or anything. I did it for my business.
Right. And so how did you ultimately end up getting on good terms? What had to happen for that?
I mean, it was hilarious video. It was entertaining, and then, somehow Ben wanted me on the podcast, and he realized I wasn't a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a dickhead. I'm not a scumbag. I'm not another, shit boy or fuck boy or whatever the fuck it is. I'm a grown fucking man doing business.
Right.
And, we kind of built a relationship. He's a very crafty person, and he's very strategic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's a very crafty, strategic celebrity people. What he says to one person, what he hears from one person tells another. He does it all in a stratagem to develop himself, and he does it very well. He's got a brand, he's got a business,
right.
He's got his fucking, dope cars and collection, and people look up to him for style.
But he's done a great job of really branding himself as more than a jeweler and just being a cool rich guy in general, right? Have you seen like
a trendsetter or something?
Right, and like I mean, really, when it comes down to it, like he's kind of viewed as like the coolest fucking Asian dude on earth. I mean,
yes.
Some people will probably resent that, but I mean, he's definitely in the conversation. There's a lot of people in hip hop, view him that way.
In the Korean culture, if I dare may say, because I have been working, there's a lot of Koreans in the Diamond District.
Right,
is a certain, a very well crafted culture. You go to Tokyo, or I've been in Tokyo, but you go to Tokyo, Korea, the whole city's wearing white shirt, black pants during business days, and so on and so forth. And for you to be able to break into hip hop jewelry, LA style, tattooed, and still, be able to pull that off with that cultural background, that shows something, some sort of an intellectual capacity that's worth keeping an eye on.
Definitely.
And that's what he did. And then that gave him a lot of success.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. We're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. We appreciate y'all.